what it is? Ceedee Lambs just smooth with it. It's just, I don't see nobody doing it like he do it. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back, like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feeling? See the grades coming in? CFT getting old, man. CFT is getting old. Listen. Ceedee Lamb. It's just something. Look, Ceedee Lamb is responsible for my best video I've ever recorded. It's got like 85,000 views or something crazy. It's 80 something. You know what I'm saying? Search that one day if you want. And it was literally about him doing something with his footwork that I'd never seen before. Right? And since then, Ceedee Lamb has released video after video training in the offseason where he's done footwork stuff that I'm always astonished, you know. And look, I've had people come in my comments and say, we've seen receivers do this before. This ain't nothing new. Like that exact video was just like, yo, man, I was talking about the release. I had never seen a release like that. And everyone tells me other receivers do this and they just throw out names and I go and research it. And I'm like, yeah, it don't quite look like that. Like the way Ceedee Lamb plays the position, the way he releases, the way he does his juke or whatever you want to say, he mixes up DBs when he catches the ball in the secondary. It's different. It's just different to me. It's smooth looking. It's dope. It's just a smooth, it's like fluid. You know what I'm saying? Let me just put up some of the video of what I'm talking about. You know, it's just one of those things where when Ceedee Lamb is coming through, the way he drags his back foot on his shakes, the way he does this thing where he crosses his foot, it's just crazy to me. You know, and I know people gonna just say you a homer, you seeing what you want to see. I've been dealing with that since I've been a Cowboys fan. You know, it's always you seeing what you want to see, you a homer. It's always something. It ain't never, you know, maybe the player is that dope, you know, and I'm used to it. But I'm just happy that, you know, when the offseason comes, everybody's putting in work. You know, some people just publicize their work more. Some people putting in work, they don't got nobody videotaping it. They just grind it. And I know that. I'm not out here to say, yo, Cowboys players is working harder than other teams' players. It's never what I'm trying to say. I report on the Cowboys. Not report. I make content about the Cowboys because I'm not a reporter. You know, and as a fan, Cowboys fan talk, it's in the title. You know, I get excited when I see my team and my players on my team doing dope stuff. When I see Ceedee Lamb training and putting in work and his release looks a little bit more refined than it did last year, looks a little bit more crisp. When I see it seems like that footwork is still improving year to year. It just changes how I feel going into the season. I can see Ceedee Lamb had 1,359 yards last year, 9 touchdowns. But he also was missing his quarterback for, I would say, 5 games last year. And the first game don't really count, so I guess you could say 6 games. First game, just everything was off, you know. And he still ended up with 1,359 yards. Second team All-Pro. Like, that's phenomenal to have that year still, you know. Getting double teamed, bracketed, people knowing that the ball's only going to you because we got Noah Brown and other type of receivers. No slight to them. It's just Ceedee Lamb literally showed and proved why he's the number 1 in this league, why he's top 5 in this league, and you can argue with your mom. It is what it is. Shout out to all the mothers for Mother's Day. But, yeah, man, Ceedee Lamb, today, that video, I think Kevin Gray put it up. When I saw it, and my boy Law Nation, shout out to Law Nation. You know he on top of everything. Shout out to the general Law Nation. When I saw it, I watched it back a couple times, and I'm just staring at his feet. I'm like, nah, He's still doing it. It's still just fluid. It's just smooth the way he come off when he release. And I love every second of it. I love every second of it. But listen, the craziest thing though, the craziest thing with the Ceedee Lamb thing, you got Ceedee Lamb, and then they released a video today, or a picture today. I ain't seen no video yet, of the 3 Cowboys receivers next to each other. And it just had me feeling like, you know what? These 3 might be special together. I want y'all to remember, Coop, Lamb, and Gallup never really got a chance to get out of the blocks. It just never worked out right. Whether it was injury, Dak's injury, things just never lined up properly for that trio and that quarterback to really get on the field together. It's unfortunate. Ceedee Lamb comes in, Dak gets hurt. You know what I'm saying? Dak gets back, Gallup gets nicked up. It just never quite, when they get on the field together, one person got COVID, another person get a concussion. Like, it literally was just bad juju after another. The one time we did see them all on the field together, Dak got wild busy versus the Bucks. That first game. Remember that first game 2 years ago? Dak came out there dealing. That was one of the games we saw all of them together. It was rare to see them all together. The lineup gets shown, but you can't point to a lot of games where they were together. It's not that they got shut down. They just weren't on the field at the same time. Not a lot. So when I see Lamb, Cooks, Gallup, I feel like this trio is going to be more special. Number one, you're getting a veteran, chip on his shoulder more than ever, chiseled Dak Prescott. This is a different quarterback than 3 years ago, 2 years ago, when we got that trio together. It's just a different vibe. You're getting a hardened, chip on his shoulder, wants to win Brandon Cooks, a receiver that just hasn't had his opportunity since he made them Super Bowls. But the last 3 or 4 years, he got a chance to see the other side. And he is hungry. Hungry. And then you got Gallup, the receiver that we've all thrown away. I've showed my support. I've made videos about Gallup saying that this year, 1 extra year removed from that injury, he's going to show improve. But that fan base seemed to have moved on. They're looking at him like a 4th or 5th receiver. He's getting disrespected. So the trio, from Lamb still getting disrespected, people acting like it was a fluke. You was getting force fed. You're not really earning those yards. To Cooks, he's washed up. He about to be 30. It's over. To Gallup, it's been over. Injury ruins your career. You're not quite. You getting 3 receivers with chips on their shoulders, and then you getting a quarterback with a chip on their shoulder. The drive and the focus that you're going to get out of this receiving group is going to be different. It's going to be different. I feel like the other group kind of was entitled. It was hard not to look at that group and be like, yo, who going to stop this? This group is enraged because they know nobody believes in them. Whenever they bring up the Cowboys, it's always defense first, Micah Parsons, maybe even the cornerbacks. All our cornerbacks is fire. You know what I'm saying? You might even get to the offensive line, Tony Pollard. You just never bring up the receiving core. It's looked at as a negative. That does something to alpha males. I'm telling you. Watching how Ceedee Lamb is training, and I would love to find, if y'all know where some clips of them training together are, please point them my way. Post the clips in the comments. I'm trying to see it. But I'm liking that we flying under the radar. It's another team in the Northeast that's getting all the love, all the flash. And it's good to finally just be able to train in the offseason, grind, put your head down, get to it. And we'll show and prove when the season starts. But look, Ceedee Lamb forever just keeps showing me that he's going to work on his craft. He's going to continue to evolve as a receiver, whether it's the release off the line, the footwork when he makes the catch, etc. He's going to just be silky smooth and a different type of receiver. And to see him paired with these other 2 receivers, it's going to be a problem, man. I would love we need a nickname for that group. If you made it this far in the video, post your nickname for the trio. We need to come up with a dope nickname. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. I'm telling you, Our receiving core is going to be more of a problem than people want to give it credit for. I'll holler.